Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Neha Sultana Narayanpet. I'm so glad to have you here. In today's video, we are going to talk about branches of psychology and educational psychology. Okay, which in Kannada is called Manoviಜ್ಞಾನ ಶಾಖೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನ. Okay, so in our previous video we have discussed all those boring definitions and meanings of psychology, correct? So we got through all that already, and now we are getting into the real interesting part. But before we begin, if you find this video helpful, or if you are a student or a teacher or just someone curious about psychology, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with your friends, and just share. I want this video to be shared as much as you can. Okay, and if you have any questions or doubts, so drop them in the comment section. Also, if you want more content like this in Kannada plus English explanation, keep supporting. Okay, I promise you to I will make explanation videos from here, but there is a condition. You have to support. I want my subscribers to increase. Yeah, so let's reach 100k subscriber as soon as possible. If you're watching this video and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so yeah, let's start. So first, as psychology grew, its scope also started expanding. What does that mean? It means that earlier psychology was just a small area of study, but now it has many subfields, or you can say branches. And in general, these branches are divided into two categories. Okay, so one is pure branches, that is Shuddha Manoviಜ್ಞಾನ. Okay, and these focuses on theories and basic understanding. The other is applied branches, that is Anvayika Manoviಜ್ಞಾನ. These focuses on using psychology in real life. Okay, so here we can see ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಬೆಳೆದಂತೆ ಅದರ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ವಿಸ್ತಾರಗೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತದೆ. ಪರಿಣಾಮವಾಗಿ ವಿವಿಧ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ವಿಧಗಳಿವೆ. ಅವುಗಳೆಂದರೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳು, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಶುದ್ಧ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನ್ವಯಿಕ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳು, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ವಯಿಕ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನ. ಸೊ ಇವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನವಾದ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳು ಈ ಕೆಳಕಂಡಂತಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ So today we will explore some of the important branches under both types. Okay, let's begin with this pure branches of psychology, that is called as ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳು, or ಶುದ್ಧ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳು. Okay, let's begin with the pure branches. The main aim here is to describe and explain human behavior. Okay, so these branches don't just observe behavior. Okay, they try to understand how to bring positive changes in human life by applying different psychological ideas. That's why they are called study based or theoretical branches. So in here, ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸ್ಥೂಲ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಮಾನವನ ವರ್ತನೆಯ ವಿವರಣೆ ಹಾಗೂ ವರ್ಣನೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾನವನ ವರ್ತನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವನ ಬದುಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತಮ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ವಿಭಿನ್ನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸಿ ಅಭಿನಯಿಸುವುದಾಗಿದೆ. ಅವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳೆಂಬ ಹೆಸರಿನಿಂದ ಗುರುತಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್. Okay, so this is the foundation of all other branches of psychology. It deals with with the basic principles and theories of human behavior. So this particular paragraph means the goal of psychology is to understand and explain human behavior, correct? And more than just understanding it, so it also tries to bring positive change, or positive change in a person's life. Okay, so that's why these branches are called what? ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳು, or in English we say study fields, because they explore deeply how the human mind works. So moving on, ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನ, which is general psychology. Okay, so here ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನವು ಮಾನವನ ವರ್ತನೆಯ ಮೂಲ ತತ್ವಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇದು ಮಾನವನ ವರ್ತನೆಯ ಮೂಲಭೂತ ತತ್ವಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಗೂ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತಗಳನ್ನು ಕುರಿತು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ so this is the foundation of all the branches of psychology, as I earlier said in this paragraph also. It tries to answer why do people have behaved the way they do, what motivates them, or what motivates them, or how do we learn, remember and make decisions. Correct. It studies things like attention, or perception, motivation, intelligence, or learning, emotion is there, thinking and memory. So in short, this branch helps us understand how the human mind works. See what type of psychology is there. So what I said, so this branch helps us understand how the human mind works, and once we understand this, we can apply it in education, hospitals, wherever, everywhere. Yeah, so this is like the mother branch of psychology, this one, that is called general psychology. And apart from that, if I want to tell you one more thing, that is, this is the basic foundation of all psychological studies. Okay, it focuses on as I said, how human mind works, or it focuses on how and why humans behave in certain way, and it explores ideas like motivation, as I said. Okay, so it gives us the rules and theories that that other branches build on, like the skeleton of psychology, like so all this type. And so I have stopped till here, right? And okay, so I have explained all of it. ಮಾನವನ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಾದ ಅವಧಾನ, ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷಾನುಭವ, ಅಭಿಪ್ರೇರಣೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೇರಣೆಗಳು, ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿ, ಕಲಿಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಮೃತಿ ಹಾಗೂ ವಿಸ್ಮೃತಿ ಮತ್ತು ವಿವೇಚನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕುರಿತು ಸಹ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಿಗೂ ಅನ್ವಯಿಸುವ ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಗೂ ತತ್ವಗಳನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನವು ಮಾನವನ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತದೆ ಎಂಬ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇದು ಇತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಧಾರವಾಗಿದೆ. ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮದರ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್. So here we have the second one, that is Vikasa Manovignana or Shararika Manovignana, which is called as psychological psychology. Okay, this is called okay. So now this branch studies how a person grows and changes throughout life. Okay, from a baby to a child, teenager, or adulthood and old age. So this branch observes how people develop physically and mentally at different ages. Okay, so here ಶಾರೀರಿಕ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನವು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಹೇಗೆ ತನ್ನ ಜೀವನದುದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಹೊಂದುತ್ತಾನೆ ಎಂಬ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ವಿವಿಧ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟಾಗುವ ಶಾರೀರಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. So this is so here developmental psychology, we also call it developmental psychology. Okay, apart from psychological psychology. So this branch studies, as I said earlier, how a person grows physically and mentally from birth to old age. It tells us what changes happen during childhood, teenage, or adulthood, or and even in old age. There are developments. After certain age, there is a kind of growth is there in human body that stops at particular age. But even though after that age, there are still developments. When we get old, our skin changes, right? Our face changed. Okay, and like that, there are so many changes we can find with time. And So what I want to say is there is a development, there is a change till the death of a human being. Okay, it might be, physical growth, emotional changes, social development, or mental maturity. And not just that, this field also studies age related disorders like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease that are common in old age. Correct. So moving on. Yeah. ವಿಕಾಸ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನವು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಜೀವಿತಾವಧಿಯನ್ನು ವಿವಿಧ ಹಂತಗಳಾಗಿ ವಿಂಗಡಿಸಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲೂ ಉಂಟಾಗುವ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ವಿಕಾಸಾತ್ಮಕ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ವಿವರಿಸುವ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಶಾಖೆಯೇ ವಿಕಾಸ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಧಿವಯಸ್ಸಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಈ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಅಧ್ಯಯನಗಳು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿವೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವಯಸ್ಕರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ವೃದ್ಧಾಪ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಬರುವ ಪಾರ್ಕಿನ್ಸನ್ ಕಾಯಿಲೆ, ಅಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ ಮುಂತಾದವುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಅಧ್ಯಯನಗಳು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿವೆ. Okay, so this field is not just about kids. It also studies old age problems like the Parkinson's, which I have said earlier also, and Alzheimer's, and helps understand how brain changes affect in daily life, right? So it's just super important for teachers, doctors, and even parents. Yeah, now moving on to this ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನ, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ. ಸೊ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳ ನಡುವಿನ ಅಂತರ ಸಂಬಂಧವನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುವ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳನ್ನು ಸುಧಾರಿಸುವ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಶಾಖೆಯೇ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನ. ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಮನೋವಿಜ್ಞಾನವು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ವರ್ತನೆಯನ್ನು ಅವನ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಸಾಮಾಜೀಕರಣ, ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಗುಂಪಿನ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಂಬಂಧ, ಗುಂಪಿನ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಂಬಂಧ, ಗುಂಪಿನೊಳಗೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಂಬಂಧ, ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ, ಸಹಕಾರ, ಪೂರ್ವಗ್ರಹ ಮನೋಭಾವ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕುರಿತು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಭಾವನೆಗಳು, ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ವರ್ತನೆಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಹ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಮನೋಭಾವ, ವಿಧೇಯತೆ, ಅನುವರ್ತನೆ, ಗುಂಪು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ, ಸಹಕಾರ ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಹತ್ತರವಾದ ಅಧ್ಯಯನಗಳು ನಡೆದಿವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ in this so here what you have to understand from this particular psychology is that so first of all, this one is super interesting. It studies how people behave in society and how they interact with others. Okay, so this branch covers social behavior, prejudice, cooperation, competition, and opinions and attitudes. Okay, it helps in building better communication and understanding among people in a group or in a community. Okay, so now let's talk about educational psychology, which is very important for teachers and schools. And one more thing that I want to say that I forget. It helps teachers understand how students learn and how to identify different different abilities and how to deal with learning problems. Okay, it connects theory with classroom practice. Okay, making teaching more effective and student friendly. Okay, so that's it for today's video. So in this video we have covered what are the two main branches of psychology, what is general psychology, what is developmental psychology, what is social psychology, and finally the role of educational psychology. Hope you find this video helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly subscribe to my channel, and let's keep growing and learning together. I'll see you in the next video. So this is Neha Sultana signing off.